Oh, good evening, lads, lass and non-binary folk. I appear to be invisible. Give me a moment. And there I am. Good evening. How are we all feeling tonight? If I was smart, I'd have prepared like an eye patch for like the pirate theming I was going for, but you know, the fish will have to do. This is my fairly fishy eye patch. But you know what they say, fish has got a lot of omega-3. It's probably pretty good for my brains to have this fish on my eyes. I think. But yes, good evening, everyone. How are we all feeling tonight, eh? Feeling chipper? Feeling spry? Feeling ready to listen to the voices of Cthulhu? And die to a dragon? We live an exciting life here. We live an exciting life here. By the way, like not Moses, Noah, like Noah himself, I have emerged from the fish, both in body and mind. I am free. I am free of the fish, of the evil, of the little one that dares to bind me. I am free! Free, I tell you! Free! And I shall live my best life. But, yes, I realize that I don't know when I said I'd stream next, but I'm streaming now. I probably should have streamed on Wednesday. I didn't. I was unfortunately rather busy. I was unfortunately rather busy. I was unfortunately rather busy. Things happen, I suppose. Things happen. But I'm here now, ready to listen to the voices. I'm ready to drink some grog and listen to the voices. As I always do. As all you should do. Drink some grog and listen to the voices. Which is tonight's drink. The sailor's friend, and sometimes the sailor's savior. Made because some cheap bastard didn't want to transport too much rum and alcohol on a ship, as well as not wanting to transport that much fruit on a ship. So those cheap bastards decided to make grog, so that they don't have to try as hard. Also, a drunk crew is far less likely to mutiny, I suppose. Delicious. Harsh. So harsh. I only had really dirt cheap rum to use for this essentially only rum cocktail, so I'm really tasting that wonderfully chemical taste of cheap black rum. Mix that with Demerara sugar, which does get the edge off. I'll give it that. Black sugar, well, a Japanese version of whatever the hell I'm using. It's not Demerara sugar, that's for sure. It is a low-processed sugar, but it's from, like, some sort of bamboo or sugar cane from down in Okinawa. But it's like, sort of black sugar. They call it kuromitsu. Black honey. Because I believe honey is called hachimitsu. So essentially it's bee sweet, or bee sweet thing. And this is black sweet thing. I don't know what mitsu actually means, though. Call Eddie to YouTube, Tiberian. You joined me rambling about grog. Grog's a funny thing, isn't it? It's got such a mythical image about it. Grog. But it's surprising. Everyone knows it was some combination of citrus, some sort of strong thing, and, like, water. which means it's extremely difficult to drink, which is why pretty much everyone puts sugar in it these days. Because, you know, just like everything back in the day, they didn't have... Sugar was too valuable to be wasting on drunk sailors. So, I think it was just rum. I think actually they cut it with beer originally. They cut water and beer. And then they started cutting rum and beer and the whole thing. Point is, the things we do to not die of scurvy. The things we do to not die. That's what I want in my Subnautica survival. I want to have to eat certain foods so I don't die of scurvy. That's what I want in my ultra difficult survival mod for Subnautica. The scurvy meter. I want I want every meter of every different vitamin to be listed across the bottom of the screen. And I have to balance all of my vitamins and nutrients. I can't just eat fish the whole time. I've got to hunt down, like, something that contains vitamin C and vitamin A and, like, I don't know, potassium or some shit. I have to go eat bananas. But yes, evening all. Sorry for not streaming yesterday. I just ended up having to cook instead of eating. Yes, eating. I did cook. And then I watched a movie. And it was very nice. I relaxed. It was a good time. But I'm back for this day. And I'll probably be back on Saturday. Speaking of, we're going to run out of games soon, I feel. I can't imagine there's much left. I think we've done most of everything. Tonight will probably be a bit of exploration, a bit of wandering about, a bit of finishing the objective of the giant evil... the Japanese movie? No, actually. No, it was not a Japanese movie. It was not a Japanese movie. Though I do need to watch more Japanese movies. You're right. It was not a Japanese movie. It was... What was it again? Actually, no, right. It was a Japanese movie. I suppose it is Japanese in a way. It was that Bullet Train movie. Very fun. It was the Bullet Train movie. I think it was in the background of like a party I was at once or a family get-together, but I never watched it myself. So I gave it a sit down and I watched it, and it's very fun. I do recommend it if you just want a fun, silly... It's fun. It's really entertaining. I guess it is a Japanese movie in a way. Never heard of it? Bullet Train? It's great. It's good fun. It has a lot of really fun characters in it. It's just one of those action flicks. A heap of assassins get on a train. And they're all ridiculous and weird. And it stars, what's his name? Brad Pitt, I think. I know. But it is good. It's a good movie. He's very funny in it. It's good fun. I really enjoyed it. They get on a bullet train, and then they just start shooting each other. The whole thing. They just start shooting each other. It is fun, though. Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. It's just fun. It's just silly, ridiculous, weird fun. With all these different weird characters doing weird things. Having weird moments. And also, it's not Ken Watanabe. There's another fairly famous Japanese actor, I think. Yeah, one of the... I can't remember his name. Good. Anyway, fun movie. Silly, fun, lots of violence. Action movie that doesn't take itself too seriously. It's more like a absurdist comedy in a strange way. Like a bit of a weird absurdist comedy. Down on his luck, guy whose code name is Ladybug gets on a train and ends up having to fight a heap of assassins when it was supposed to be a simple pickup job. And you've got random attack, and you've got, you know, a Russian mobster who's taken over the Japanese Yakuza called the White Death. Got people called, like, Prince, and Hornet, and Lemon, and Tangerine. Point is, it's a good time. It's a great time. Anyway. Yes. Other than that, yeah, nothing really happened these last few days. I did get good sleep last night, which is going to be a real shame, because I am not going to get good sleep tonight. I already feel, I can feel it. I can feel it. So, let's not waste too much time. We'll keep talking while we're listening to the voices in our head. Point is, yes. Tonight's drink is grog. Or at least a modern recreation of such a thing. The sailor's friend. Don't know if I've said that already. I might have said that already. Who knows? I'm sure I'll find out. And with my little grog barrel, as you can see, there he is. I'm going to jump into the game. There we are. There we go. Yeah, there we are. It's surprising it's taken this long for me to make a nautically themed drink. Strange. You thought I would have done this already.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
It's also why I've got a fish over my eye. I was trying to kind of make it look like an eye patch.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I was trying to make like an eye patch for made of a fish. But no. Who knows if that'll work? Oh yeah, I was charging my batteries, wasn't I? Is it actually charging still? It is. It is. But it's charging a bit slowly, I imagine, because of the whole charging all the batteries downstairs thing. How are they doing, by the way? Wonderfully. Yes, so, objectives tonight. We've got to listen to the voices in our head, which means we need to take this blue tablet to the room with the dragon in it, and go rescue the princess, I suppose. The princess being whatever the hell's behind the giant spooky door. Yeah, that seems exciting. I'm so happy. I'm so glad I'm gonna have to do that. So glad I'm gonna have to do that. So yeah, that's something to look forward to, I suppose. Sorry, wait a second. We know how to deal with these guys. Boom. Blast them off with the magic shield. Blast them off with the magic shield, eh? So yeah. I would really funny if one of them just teleported into my cockpit. Like, hey! I'm a giant squid. Yes, other than that, we haven't really got much else to waste our time with. Except for waiting for our batteries to charge. No, no, no. What we need to do is use a stasis rifle on the big dragon fella so he doesn't attack us. Apparently it's supposed to be quite good. The whole stasis rifle thing. It's supposed to stop everyone from hurting me. And my beautiful, beautiful creations. Are those things charging quick? Jesus. Alright. Look at those battery chargers go. They are really something, aren't they? And I'll take you. Take you. Take you. Start. Somebody just hit my ship. Very rude. Yeah, 95 is good enough for this thing. Don't want to waste any more time. Anyway. Batteries. Okay. Let's get into it. Time waits for no one, and neither does Cthulhu, probably. I'm not too sure. Not too sure what Cthulhu gets up and do in free time. Time waits for no one. Especially not Cthulhu. And I think we'll leave our ship. I am curious to see if the battery does drain, even if we leave everything on. Because the whole point of taking the batteries out was because the ship had this bad habit of getting attached to by weird little things. Hello, Update Brain. How are you? You join me. About to listen to the voices. Go talk to the giant monster. If I can remember how to get there. Which is... that is something. I don't know if I'm going to remember that, but we're about to find out. Woo. Drinking grog and listening to the voices. I'm coming, voices! I'm coming! Voices! Good job. Fling me! I can't believe I saw the giant wall there and went, yeah, that's just the wall of the place. No need to go that way. No need to go to the obviously large, ominous thing in the center of the room. Yeah, there's no need for that. I'll go over here. Away from everything. Because I'm a coward. Yeah. How did I find my way into the underground again? There was like a hole somewhere around here, wasn't there? God, there's every resource under the sun over here, isn't there? Every resource under the sun in this damn place. Yep, the goddamn octopus is back. Why can't the octopus leave me alone? What did I do to him? Eh? What did I do to the octopus? They even have the deep shrooms here. Jesus, they really do give you everything. I could make some more hydrochloric acid. So I suppose it's good to know. They really didn't want you leaving this lava zone until you were entirely ready. Which is good, because I did bring my... oh yeah. The blue tablet structure. It's a good thing they did make it so it was easy to stay here, because I did bring my whole Cyclops down here, and it would be really a real pain in the ass to get that thing back upstairs. Yeah. Ah, here we are. This looks familiar. Perfect. We have found the center of the volcano, or at least a volcano that's going to explode soon and probably end real badly for the rest of us. But technically, the sun is our star, so every resource of what of that star is called. Yeah. Probably something really boring, like 2CB3 or something like that, or how we named a species that a breed of a growing family of goddamn mangoes in Australia. We have a type of mango we just called like R2D3 or something like that, because, you know, in Australia we love naming things. You son of a bitch. Gotta get me! Nice try, big man. Haha! Woo! I'm on his face. Ah! Haha! Damn, I should bring my stuff down here. It's hot. Quick! Screw you, dragon! I'm gonna save the princess! I think. Don't know if this is a good idea, to be honest. Run! Get out of here, bug! Kill you. Kill you, bug. Goddamn kill you, bug. Take that. Repair somewhere else, you bastard.
Alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated.
Huh?
Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated.
Rude.
Evacuate immediately.
Okay, Jesus. Yep. What's this? The Ion Cube. The Ion Cube Fabricator? It's good to know. The Ion Cube. Every resource under the sun. It's more like every resource under the goddamn dragon. Probably should have expected that. Dragons always get the coolest things. I know I have a use for iron cubes that I'm never going to fulfill, but maybe. I swear to God, what do I need for this? Shit! We need a second one. Yeah. How was I supposed to need a second one? Alien technology. You know what? We're inside now. English is call device by press read and translated. CHBC Live. Here's the answer. Important unclear. Seems to be configured to translate some of the designer's language. It will not work the other way around. Interesting. So they've been to Earth! Whoever these... Son of a bitch! Kick your goddamn ass, you bell. Son of a bitch. Ouch. Empty case. Oh, no! Is there surely a mysterious case? It's empty. God, in the goddamn alien museum we are. The goddamn alien museum. Hybrid, elsewhere, DNA exteriors has one plant inside one of the life sword indigenous. It shall establish a live castle organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant may have also recorded dialogue data on the subject. However, this cannot be retrieved. Oh, so it's like the alien version of that one thing we stick in like a tag. Radioactive isotope, like to destroy all organisms exposed to it while leaving physical structures intact. Although it would function well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize spaces for habitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. Fair enough. Scan some sort of advanced nanobot inside this seemingly empty case. Oh, so it wasn't empty. It's not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would be unwise to release them. Appears to have no purpose, awaiting some sort of activation. Fun. Apparently the star is called 4546. Wow, that looks like a door code. My goodness, can't wait to find the magical alien door that requires us to put 4546.
Integrating new PDA data.
Kara bacterial infection. What the hell is Kara? Actually, is that what we're infected with? Are we infected with Kara? The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. Actual needs include the import of independent flora and fauna on site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. The quarantine was imposed on all warp gates. Force fields were sealed. Ah, so there's something that can develop. So this planet already had a bacteria on it that the aliens came into contact with and caused an epidemic. Good job, aliens. They are great at this. Spectacular job, aliens. Ancient Earth Blade. Damn, they kidnapped a blade. Ancient dedicates to therapeutic studies of a less advanced species. Oh, wow. We haven't had one of those in a while. Hello, unwary Crudy. You should have been more wary. Haven't had one of those in a while. Sorry. Strange carving. Looks like the yin and yang symbol. Did they steal this one from China? Thousands of years old, natural fiber grown on an unknown planet. Tracker revealed the old yin and yang symbol. Concept of yin and yang is universal. Yin and yang describes a fundamental interdependency of seemingly opposite forces. It may be necessary for sexual understanding, and in some form, all sufficiently developed civilizations, tapering into two circles, union, and opposed into two infinitesimally small points, the finite, is the one logical way to represent this understanding. It may have been developed independently by other species of humans. Wouldn't have the Chinese loved that idea? Damn, yin and yang is universal, guys. They're all gonna be the goddamn wuxia aliens. They're gonna start doing wire work. Practical purpose, vines spiraling upward to the blue stone, plants in their homeworld, with the religious import, or even a gravitational pull of their home solar system. Fun. Circular object, that looks suspiciously like our stuff. Communications. Why are these all in weird orb things? Is this how they store their stuff? Seems inefficient. Seems inefficient. Is this a museum? Were they expecting to be wiped out and we're trying to leave a museum behind or something? Is that what this is? Hello? Oh, a gate. Lovely. Let me go get one of those. Ooh, a down room. Ooh. Look at this place. I want to live here. Screw going anywhere else. They've already built a really cool base.
Integrating new
Go on different biomes. The warm temperature could be lower than the volcanic outflow of the system, while the microorganisms used to oxygen-deprived water has been flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. Interesting. So they were like, they've made like a whole thing down here. Fun. Inflow pipe. God, I like this place. Peepers entering containment. They notice that. Oh, so this is where that goes to. This is where the peepers are coming to. You know, when we scan that one vent. All no signs of infection, all sensors scanned are carrying enzyme 42, which inhibits the bacterium. Oh, interesting. Peepers have evolved to distribute the enzyme via pipe. This may explain part of the mechanism by which the life of 4546b has survived since the bacteria outbreak. You know, that actually is a good point. Clearly this bacteria they found an automatic... There is a counter to the bacterium, so clearly there was always a counter to the bacterium. And they've managed to sort of create this counter. Why can't I just eat one of the sparkly peepers? I've eaten one of the sparkly peepers before. Why didn't that save me? Why didn't that save me from the... This is a map, isn't it? Why didn't that save me from the infection? Why am I still made of goo? Why is Mr. Me still goo? Why am I still goo? I ate the fish. I ate the goddamn fish, man. Rude. Rude, I tell you. These aliens and their magic fish. Interesting to know. I was wondering what those sparkly fish were about. Enzyme 42. So, a very small amount of enzyme 42 does get into the system, which creatures eat, I would assume, and leads to them being able to... This is a separate teleporter room. Oh, is it gonna get me to go collect, like, enzyme 42 from all the different environments or something like that? Is that what's gonna happen? That could be a pain in the ass. My poor Cyclops. I see why there is an ion generator here. Because the idea is you'd be using a lot of these ion cubes to activate the portals. Right. Grant unto me the ion cubes. Alright. So these portals must lead everywhere, goodness. Is there like, what, 4 or 5 portals in here? I guess this was like their central hub. Bit weird that they built their base in like a place a Bond villain would, but... Alright, where are we? What's this? If only these technology efforts on all the technology development, the floaty sword technology. Maybe they could have cured themselves of the bacteria. I know, right? Spent all this money on cubes and floating, kidnapped, stealing swords from 13th century Arabian men. Okay, so this is down here. I remember that. This is where the same... I do find it funny that these aliens clearly ran into this bacteria on this planet, probably, and went, oh shit, we're dying. Oh my god. Or they brought this bacteria to this planet, and somehow there was an animal on this planet that was resistant to it. Doesn't matter. They really did themselves a reverse Columbus on this one. They got blanketed by whatever the bacteria was doing. So there's that one. I was wondering where all these gates were supposed to activate from. Whoa! Want to hear the most single terrifying thing that's ever existed and the worst thing about it all? Sure. Hit me. Don't really hit me, that would be mean. Is this on the island? Where am I? Where the fuck am I? Where is this? Is this on the floating island? Have I been here before? Don't know. Doesn't matter, I suppose. Ominous, though. Love myself a Stargate. Good show, by the way. I'm gonna watch that show again. I'm gonna die of old age before I end up doing that. But I really do want to watch that show again. Whee! Ah, my knees. Kind of the single worst thing about it is I got all the way here, and I have to make another goddamn blue cube. I didn't even bring all the stuff for the blue cube. Actually, I could make the blue cube here, but I would need a manufacturer, and I don't have that. God damn it. Go all the way back to the damn Cyclops. I should have brought it here. Yes. I quit watching after the first 3 seasons or so. Really? I always enjoyed it. It was fun. I don't know, it's just funny. I didn't like that one time travel arc that they had. I didn't like that very much. But I liked the other stuff. I didn't like when I got to the really new stuff where they were fighting essentially weird intergalactic popes or something. Don't know what that was about. Where's this? Oh, it's one of these environments. Don't know where this is, but it's certainly a place. Yes, I didn't quite like the intergalactic space popes and traveling to the Andromeda Galaxy. Jesus Christ. Didn't realize you were writing an essay, but okay. Reaper Boy, Tyrant Island. Phased through the damn island to get me. I was setting up my oxygen pump, and then his face appeared out of nowhere, and I saw left my body because I'm hardcore, and he barely guarded my pump to starve me of oxygen, so in the most clutch moment, I dove into the water, swam to the turret area to repair my tire, blacking out from oxygen, put the tablet in and recover the oxygen. Died time on that over, died for fall damage. So in the end, you still failed your hardcore run. You had all that. You fought against the literal physics-defying monster. You did the coolest thing ever, and you're like, huh, yeah! And then you tripped down a staircase. It's like if you saw the face of Cthulhu, spat in it, and then you walked in and died of like an injury every old person dies of. You're like, yeah, I spit in the face of Cthulhu. And then you like trip on a wet spot in your kitchen and knock yourself out, bleed out the floor. Like, yeah, take that, old guards. I'm better than you. Where are we? Ah, this is a cave? I didn't realize there was a cave here. Where am I? Oh, a mushroom zone. There's a cave in a mushroom zone? God, there's so much of this map I haven't seen. I haven't seen most of this map. I've really been too efficient, to be honest. I'll say it yourself, and aside from the stupidest thing. Happens to the best of us, mate. It wasn't the poisonous atmosphere, nor the face of hell, nor scurvy. Hell, not even the bends. It was simple gravity and force, blunt force trauma to the head. Tragic. Speaking of, that's what I was saying that at the beginning of this stream. I want my survival game to have one thing and one thing only. I want to be able to get scurvy. That's what I want in my survival game. I want to get scurvy. God damn it, I have to make another one. And I have... The worst part is, you know I have everything to make it right here? I can make the cube. Here, look. I have the iron cubes and the kyanite. But I don't have... God damn. Don't have anywhere to make it. And the portals appear to be too far away from my place to get there quickly. No base builder. I do have a base builder, but I don't think I have the resources to build power. Preserved fetus. That's ominous. Look at that little thing. Look at that beak. Preserved fetus. We all love that. Sea Emperor fetus. Like the child of the adult specimen contained within this facility. That's ominous. Cure for the bacterium. Rather long, healthy specimens. These efforts were in vain. Oh, what's this? An egg? I assume that must have been the egg that it came from, yeah. I do have my home builder, but yeah, it's just more that I don't really have a spot to throw a... I don't know. I don't have everything to make. True, it is sleep you need a reactor, but if you get a bioreactor near your blood kelp zone for EV fuel... It's true, but it seems like such a pain in the ass. At this point, I may as well... It would take just as long to do that than just to go back to the Cyclops. The Cyclops is not that far away. Only a kilometer away. Because I've got base builder. Question is, can I build a... Could I build a thermal reactor? That would be the question. I know I need aerogel, and I definitely don't have that. Oh well. And I'm not gonna... I probably... that's a pain in my ass. Screw it. I'm lazy. Just drink some water and... dodge. That thing is like... They made it so big that you can't even get it as deep as you need to. I know, but the Cyclops... My Cyclops at least isn't too far away. The problem is getting past this bastard. Who is... shooting fire from above, but he almost destroyed my vehicle. What the fuck? Whoa, dude. What the hell was that? What do you mean? I just went from, like, everything to nothing. My thing wasn't broken, right? I hadn't been damaged yet. He's above me, isn't he? He's in the goddamn ceiling. Jesus Christ, this game needs some it has some real problems with these guys going through the goddamn walls. Holy shit. If it break my prawn, I'd be very pissed. Because that would be a pain in the ass to fix. I'm gonna check it. I'd rather die before my prawn gets broken. Okay, he's left. Jesus, he's in the fucking ceiling. Alright, how do we avoid him? He's going that way, so we go this way. Now he's coming back. Fun fact, the law that do is the child they held in the research facility in the Lost River skeleton. That's the mother who caused all this destruction. Really? She caused destruction. Can't get me. I'm behind the safety box. You're not allowed to touch me. I'm in the safety box. Safety box is safe. Leave me alone. Son of a bitch. I'm in the safety box. I'm safe. Leave me alone, dragon. Thank you. Wow, he is quick. Jesus Christ. Caused by the sea dragon that was angry and the alien's race took a kid. Oh, really? Goddamn sea dragon bastard. What'd I ever do to you? God, he feels like he speeds up sometimes. Spider-Man across the ceiling. God damn it, I was really hoping I'd be able to Spider-Man across the ceiling. Yep. Okay. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Does whatever a spider can. God damn it, I missed. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm almost out. Maybe. Oh, god damn it. My controller ran out of batteries. The aliens were wrong, kinda, granted. They were desperate for a cure, however. They were not so keen to commit atrocities. They were not so keen to commit atrocities. They would have found the cure. I think they knew where the cure was. In the stomach of this monster. Just how to get it was the question. They were perfectly capable of finding the cure. They knew exactly where the cure was. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. God, these upgraded boosters were one of the greatest things I ever made. I missed that shot. Alright. To the head of the cave. Spider-Man. It's always the thing with these magical alien species. They're always like, yeah! Let's do the one thing that'll really help us. Destroy the one thing that can do by destroying the one thing that'll help us. I know that we will rescue ourselves. Alright. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, he's over there, thank God. He's going the wrong way. Surprised you didn't want to play Spider-Man 2 since you have a PS5 and all. You know, honestly, I completely forgot those Spider-Man games existed. Gotta be honest. I forgot they existed. I completely forgot they existed. I could probably build a new base down here. Probably would be a smart idea, but it feels like it would just get immediately destroyed by the giant murderous dragon. Unless I could build a base inside the alien base, which would be very funny. Get like a nuclear reactor running down here. Really pile on the ecological destruction. Spider-Man. It's really interesting. I've never much had interest in superhero games, though. Ooh. Well, we know the planet does have a... We know the planet has a way of surviving, because otherwise the planet would be dead from the bacterium. Some things resisted enough to it. That or it doesn't spread to other fish. It does spread to the fish, though. And I know it's those goddamn sparkly motherfuckers. I know it. Oh, you're doing well, aren't you? You're surprisingly grub-free. Throwing you next to the lava was a good choice. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Son of a bitch, I knew you were gonna do that. I knew it. I knew you were gonna do that. Leave me alone. Oh. Back off. Back off. Keep bumping my head on the goddamn... Let me in.
Captain, all systems online.
Oh yeah, I turned the lights off. I was wondering why it was so dark in here. How's the power going? Been charging while I'm away? You've been losing charge while I was away. Is there that many fish on this thing? No? Only one. It's a week until you get a bit further without spoiling the beautiful scene. I see. Get off me. Get off me, you son of a bitch. So it doesn't charge when I'm away from it. I see. So it's a case of... it was out of the chunk that was loaded, if to use a Minecraft specific thing. Why is it so hard to harvest my melons? God. If I wouldn't have scurvy with the amount of melons I'm eating, but I would have very weak bones. God, I lost charge. I'm losing charge? It's eating my charge. I got rid of the fish. Is my thermal reactor not working or something? I made that damn thermal reactor. I was really hoping it would charge faster than this. Is there something draining the battery? Other than the fish. I've got rid of the fish. Oh, it'll be you, wouldn't it? You being repaired. Yeah, that'll be it. Let's make a cube. How does one make a cube? Wish to make a cube. There was only one door, but this game seems like the kind of game that'll make me find a second cube, so we're gonna make another one. Just so it can't make me make another cube. Son of a bitch. I'm not too concerned about the purple cube, so we'll leave that. We take no risks. We should have enough cubes now. What a thing to forget, eh? I really wish this reactor would work faster, you know? It is going up. If I had 2 reactors, if I had 2 Cyclops thermal reactor modules, does it double the speed in which it... Finally, this spawn put me very close to the island, which is great, because the island bulbous trees for bulbous seeds. I'm doing 10 water posts for evil food until I get a water supply. I know, right? It's great. Does it work if I get 2 thermal reactors that'll charge it twice as fast? Is that how it works? It's charging pretty well now. Go. I could probably get 2 thermal reactors. I just need to make hydrochloric acid, which I use the deep shrooms for, I think. Don't know if stuff stacks. I know death modules don't. That makes sense. Maybe I should make an ion battery. Or an ion power cell. That would be the thing. Make some ion power cells. Seep shrooms and salt deposits, that's right. Well, we can get both of those pretty easily down here. Alright, now we've got our cube. Let's waste no time. Get you. Oh well. So lovely. Waste no time. We have a weird Cthulhu to talk to. While I'm here. Son of a bitches. Taking me out of my goddamn prawn and fucking throwing it to lava, damn. Ow. Jesus. I hate those guys. They're mean. You know, I just realized that is very close to the lava. Lava damages machines. I really should move that. That is so hilariously close to the lava. It really is hilariously close to lava. I really should move it, but we live dangerously. We live dangerously in this household. Is there anything even in this place that would be able to move it? Probably not much that could move my Cyclops. There we go. Except for me. There you go. A bit further away. I would not recommend it, probably because it's inside the wrecks. And it just, like, deletes the wreck. They don't add a safeguard, so it does not be down inside the Aurora to delete it, lol. Why do they let you just snap things out of existence? That doesn't seem entirely smart on a programming side of thing. Spider-Man. Woo. Oh, it's really great when you get that nice thing. Funny, if you ever kill a reef pack, the same thing happens. There's no death animation. You think the one giant thing they would probably lose? This is some almost impossible to boil alien water. Technically, yes. You'd think this whole area would be like, well, it's 50 degrees. Water is a good insulator, I suppose. But you'd think, yeah, that this, oh, whoops, I went the wrong way. You'd think it would be a lot easier to boil things. Like, the water looks like it's boiling out of this stuff, sort of. Well, it's hard to tell. Have you ever seen deep ocean vents? I don't think they boil very easily. Like, the water's definitely boiling, it's just that everything's water right now. So it's kind of hard to see. You know? Kind of hard to see the boiling water. The dragon here is surprisingly not dangerous, except for the first time and it kicked my ass. Some damn fancy boiling... It's some fancy alien water, man. Oh, shut up, you. Yeah, you killed the Reaper Leviathan. Ooh, so scary. Game is broken unbelievable levels of broken physics. Yeah, I can tell. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I lost my momentum. I'm a fool. You can't get me up here. Spider-Man. If he doesn't see me on the ceiling, he won't attack me. I'm safe up here, on the ceiling. Be alone. Get in! Make it before he does! He's looking at me! Don't you look at me, you son of a bitch! Let me in! Woo! Take that, you son of a bitch. Oh, god damn it, no textures. Love when a game has levels of Jangatsu charm. Because it's a game that you learn to code is the equivalent of the Shawshank Redemption. I suppose. It is fun. Yeah. Ah, my knees. Ah, I love those no textures. Alright, got your damn blue tablet, you son of a bitch. Jesus. Let me in. What's all this about, eh? What's all this? Oh, that's scary. I don't want to do that. I don't want to jump in there. That looks scary. Can I go up there with the alien platform? I don't want to jump in the water. The ominous blue water. God damn it, I have to jump in the ominous blue water, don't I? Can't see in the ominous blue water. Well, this is impressive. Up, Jesus. Okay. Hello. Hey, Cthulhu. Was wondering when you were turning. Oh my god.
To play? Others came here once. They built.
Oh god, stop talking into my mind.
Played alone. They forged.
Why do you want to play? Are you like a 1,000-year-old child or something?
And instead, we have you. We
Yeah?
are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it, as they did.
Yeah? You know. I'm curious, why you're here. That's what I'm curious about.
Detecting unusually passive behavioral
No?
patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Oh, thanks. Does that mean the dragons will stop attacking me, lass? You're impressive. Look at you. Got like weird little sword arms.
Facilities. Scans indicate this location supports a
Find the primary containment facility. 14,000 leagues under the sea.
at this time.
Not quite, but okay.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
Strong lighting. Out of the layer, likely designed to supply with nutrients. Isolate them from the surrounding environment. Is slowly exhausted by the embryo. He said they exist to form natural stasis, waiting to be appropriate hatching conditions. Fetal organism. Being alive as a facility. They appear to be stable and healthy. Oh. Alright. So, what do you want me to do, Lars? Hatching enzymes. Egg is shallow waters. Somewhere triggered a hatching response. Restored to critical artificial hatching enzyme, which from the cells may be possible to fabricate artificial hatching embryos using indigenous ingredients. However, the only surviving source of that information may be the Sea Emperor itself. Hey, Lars, you're fun looking. Want to tell me how your kids are supposed to live? Oh, there's a teleporter here. Fun. Hello. Excuse me. Sorry. I do need to breathe, unfortunately. Every creature in the way bigger than they ever appear in game. Are they now? So the idea is these creatures are actually much larger than the game makes them out to be. Or I am in fact a giant. That might be possible. I am pretty cool. I am pretty built, as they say. So, hey, Sea Leviathan. You wanna tell me why you're magic? Guess I was holding a peeper looking at third person some way. Magic peeper! Son of a bitch, magic peeper. I'm coming for you. So PvPs are going and going of their own accord via the alien pipe network. Approach the Sea Emperor. An actual affinity to stomach enzymes being excelled with the Emperor. Contact with the enzyme. Return to the pipe network. This is the source of Enzyme 42. And responsible to survive the Sea Emperor. Good job, tiny fishman. I'm surprised the oxygen in this facility has not been... Oh, that's what the pipes are for. The pipes are supposed to pump oxygenated water in here so the Sea Emperor can continue to breathe. Got it. Shocking, all the seismic activity has not stopped it from functioning. So, hey, Sea Emperor, you wanna tell me how to make hatching enzymes? Or do I have to go find that shit out of my own? Oh, for God's sake, I have to get a goddamn cube. Should have put the prawn suit down here. Oh, well, what is something else? Okay, okay. Vents and peepers. Yes, I know that part, but I assume this very small amount of water with the creature of good substantial the size of it probably needs a lot of oxygen, or whatever this thing breathes, in the water for it to be able to continue to breathe. I'm not concerned about its ability to spread enzyme 42. I'm more concerned about its oxygen. Because it would need that. It would still need the oxygen. Like, it's not just because it's a goddamn psychic Cthulhu creature. It doesn't suddenly need to not breathe. Excuse me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hello, I'm big now. Aren't you impressed by my large piece of machinery? Don't crush the eggs, I swear. None of them seem to have gills in particular. It's true. Maybe they breathe through their mouths. Maybe they breathe water. Cube! Alright, aliens. Oh, goddammit, what does that mean?
My young need to hatch.
Yeah, I figured that one out.
Outside this place.
Yeah, I figured that.
We have been here so long.
Indeed.
The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me.
Oh, for all their magical powers, they couldn't hear the alien.
I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Oh, nice. Am I, like, talking to the people? Blow on that thing. I'm gonna go. Why is Aquarium Arch? Why is this one so specific? Would accommodate smaller life forms. Yeah, I figured that. Fun! So we get to talk with... Somehow we talk with the fish. We're like Aquaman. These aliens were like the normal people of Earth. And I am Aquaman. How... You say that, but I don't... I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too sure how I'm supposed to help you with that. Could you tell me what enzymes I need? Or do I just have to figure that out on my own? Is opening this portal gonna tell me what enzymes I need? Or again, am I gonna have to find the research facility? The enzyme research facility that's in, like, Satan's asshole or something.
With the passage you've opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells.
Right here, near the giant gun.
This is what the others could not force from me.
Yeah.
To you, I give the secret willingly.
Oh yeah? Hatching enzymes.
New blueprint.
Okay. Never actually why she dies learning languages cannot communicate. Theories go to be too advanced and not just listening. Just not listening. They're like, hey, you're stupid. Alright, hatching enzymes. Eye stalk. Sea crown. Fungal sample. Ghostweed. Bulb bush. Wow. They're really gonna take me on a goddamn trip, aren't they? Maybe I should build a base down here. Might make for a better staging point. But then... Okay, so I've got to go on a goddamn journey, don't I? Maybe the rest of the stream will be spent getting the goddamn Cyclops out. I gotta go on an adventure to prove I'm run with the currents. Alright, lass, sure. I'll play your game. Just... It's gonna take a while. But I know where the teleporter is, so it'll be much quicker once I get out. I'll take the Cyclops. Oops. Hey, her being the Sea Emperor, does she get to tell the Sea Dragon not to attack me now? Can I be safe now? Can she stop the Sea Dragon from attacking me? Am I allowed to exist without the Sea Dragon deciding he's gonna kill me every 2 seconds? I've got to do my Avatar-style adventure and learn I am one with the elements. Get me out! Get out of the goddamn sea, you son of a bitch! Let me out! Jesus. Considering a peeper is half the size of your character, she must be horrifyingly big. I know, right? Alright. So, should I build a base down here before I leave with my Cyclops? But I feel like... is the Sea Dragon going to attack me anymore? I just saw him go through the wall. I'm scared of the Sea Dragon. He just went through the wall. It'd be pretty easy to build a thermal reactor down here, but it not being near the portals would be a pain, but building it just outside would leave me quite vulnerable, wouldn't it? You gonna attack me now, big man? You still hate me, big man? I can't hear you. Probably still hates me, doesn't he? Yep. Don't know why he would not hate me. Right, but now I know there are portals that lead to this facility. Maybe I should leave something here. Well, I suppose I could always just bring my prawn in here. That's fine. I really don't want to leave this place behind, though. It's such a great place to find every resource in existence in one place. God, maybe I should leave something here. I could come back through the portals, I suppose. Maybe I should just build a base at the edge of one of these, exit of one of these portals, maybe. Finally, one of my life pods was in the cave, right? But when I played, it had a cool glitch. Basically, if I left out my life, I could just swim through the cave. You defied gravity too. Where is he gone? Sir? Where are you, sir? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Because they do attack your base, right? They do attack your stuff. Correct? Nice try, big man. Nice try. Get out of here, weird infected boy. I just don't want to leave this place. It's got, like, all of the resources. This place is... oh, he went through the wall. Please stop doing that. It's really upsetting. Also, is this another... is there another exit to this cave that's faster to get to my goddamn place than the one I'm using? Let's go out this way. You alone, you son of a bitch? You can't hit me! Whoa! Look at those dukes, lad! Nice try, big man. Nice try. But I'm Spider-Man. I say. That's just right up my arse. Leave me alone! Okay, I've got to go on the journey to all journeys, which means me to leave this really, really nice resource-rich place. I don't want to leave the resource-rich cave. I love this place.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, yeah. Where am I? Hello. Oh, interesting. We're right outside. Wait, you're telling me I could have gone straight into the cave right from where the Winterless is? I am such an idiot. And I'm also extraordinarily blind. Oh no. The hole to the thing was right... I'm stupid. God, I'm stupid. I've been wasting so much time. I am truly extraordinarily blind. Extraordinarily blind, I am. Building a base here would be fine, but it's more coming back to this place. Maybe I should build a base. Sort of downstairs-ish. It's still hot enough here to sort of get thermal from it, or I could make a nuclear reactor. Build a small base. Absolutely fill it to the brim with resources, and then just sort of leave it there. Come back for it later.
Welcome, Captain. All systems online.
I've really got to move this thing around for the lava. How's our power doing? Terribly, apparently? Jesus. Can I not access my ship? Weird. 5%. We've reached a crossroads. Now we've got to go a journey across the 7 seas.
Vital signs stabilizing.
To prove that we are one with nature. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Oops, that's also not what I meant to do. Well, now I've got a lot of seeds. Too many seeds. Whoops. This is such a terribly difficult decision. Why is it not letting me access the sub unless I do that?
Engine powering up.
Because the resources here are so nice. I could do everything I wanted to do here.
Engine powering down.
But I need to travel back to the surface. I almost am tempted to leave this here. Go take it somewhere slightly closer to the portal and then just grab the fella, just go by myself or go via the thing and then just leave everything here, and when I need resources I'll just come back here. Can't be any slower or faster than taking this to the cave. But then if I leave this somewhere where it's gonna get attacked, it's gonna be destroyed. Or I fill this thing with lockers, and then we use every single locker to... we just fill this room with lockers, like this, and we fill every single locker with every resource we could possibly find, and we take that back up to the surface. That could be good. Technically speaking, you don't need a rocket to escape the planet. If you could get yourself into a Mach 100 speed and an Seamoth, and then the Seamoth is actually technically a spaceship. Just this planet's gravity is too strong. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to move fast enough to be able to take escape velocity, certainly. The goddamn ship alone, you bitch. Get you one day. I wish I had like a zap gun. We have everything here. We have quartz. We have... If I make a container for every single resource, then I'll be good. How much titanium do I have? Get all the titanium we have right now. And quartz. Where... Don't have that much quartz. We'll have to go collect some quartz, I suspect. We do have some deep shrooms, so we can make some of that. Right, it's time to make a terrible decision. Thank God they can't teleport me out of my car. Imagine that. Alright. This is gonna end so badly. Got any more quartz in here, guys? We do. This place is gonna be 90% storage lockers. Can't put anything next to those. Can put stuff in here. Very true. The CMOS is actually meant to be a spaceship, which kind of reflects its lack of movement. Also, the fact gravity is so strong is that I don't really get to a law reason of why beaching any vehicle is basically a death sentence for it, including the CMOS. Why is it not a death sentence for me? My bones not made of glass? Alright, alright. Okay. So if we're going to collect every resource we can from this area, we need everything we can think of that we can get from down here. The kyanite, we need nickel. We need copper, we need gold. I don't think we can get copper down here anyway. We need everything. Also, why your character has 0 crush depth issues. I don't know. Just built different, lads. Can make more. All that quartz. I'm gonna run out of goddamn titanium before I can build enough. How many? I can build one. I can build 2 more lockers. That's probably gonna be enough, to be entirely honest. Probably gonna be enough. I was tempted to put a bed in here, but you know, bed can wait till later. There is no rest for the wicked. Money does not grow on trees. For I have bills to pay. I have mouths to feed. Ain't nothing in this world free. God damn it. I've got to stop accidentally putting marble melons in things. I'm not. Beautiful. Beautiful. Truly. I think the first thing we're going to collect is quartz. Let's empty this storage. Now, one of these cupboards are going to be my kyanite cupboard, even though I don't need that much kyanite, I know. But it would be nice to have a kyanite cupboard. Right. Oh shit, I probably emptied this thing completely. Alright, should empty the locker completely. I should make an ion cube cupboard. The perfect cupboard. This can become the ion cube cupboard. I don't need as many iron cubes as everything else. You shall be moved to the kyanite cupboard. These iron cubes shall be moved from this cupboard to the iron cube cupboard. I do have hydrochloric acid. I could make more. So I could. It'd be interesting to see. Gold and hydrochloric acid. Alright. So the rest of the night is, yes, going to be me doing the very interesting idea of filling a heap of cupboards with resources and then leaving. Because I never plan to come back here into this area ever again, so I'm gonna strip it for all its resources. Is that everything from its... No, it's not. Okay. Now, Prawn, it's time to get that quartz right there. Shove off, you son of a bitch! I will stab you. Kick your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch! Back off. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there, right next to the thing I was trying to mine. So, guys. On hindsight, maybe my issues with physics-defying creatures may be my own doing, because you don't seem to have any fish swimming around your Cyclops. I did, a few times. I did have a few fish in my Cyclops, occasionally. Now he's back. Back off. Aren't I glad the goddamn drill does damage? If you kill those guys, do they go away forever? Oh, there's a chill. Do you think, yay, it's free food? Just leave me alone. I just want to chill with my cool friends. Anyone else? Any more quartz? Hey, quartz. Wherefore art thou, quartz? All creatures go wherever you kill them, including leviathans. Nice. I'm never gonna do that, but hey! We can hope. Believe in ourselves. That maybe one day. Quartz. Stasis rifle might be something you want in life. I have a stasis rifle. I just never use it. Never used the damn thing. You should use it. It's unbelievably broken. But I don't want to be outside of my cool mech. What's the point of the cool mech if I can't hide from the monsters inside of it? Alright. Yes, I'll come back later for the titanium. Wish I could check how large my inventory was. Like how full my inventory was before, without having to get out, but... one more rock. That'll do. We'll get up one full prawn inventory's worth of every resource we can find down here. Ideally. So everything. Lead, gold, copper, if we can find copper. Everything. Can we find copper? This is gold. That looks like gold. Maybe not find copper down here. We'll find that on the way out. Maybe. There's a reason they never added to the low zero. It freezes everything, including leviathans. God damn. You have two ways of playing. Either they make a Reaper extinct, or they trap every Reaper in a cage of base parts to make it a zoo. You can do that? I thought they would just destroy the base. Do they not destroy the... Are you telling me I could build a base right outside this containment facility and it won't get blown up by a dragon? Because I'd rather do that, to be honest. And then just take the goddamn Cyclops out to open ocean and then just use the base downstairs and, I don't know, bring this fella downstairs. Use him to collect resources from here. I thought they would, like, make it so if you built your base near a Reaper, they would just, like, kick its ass. Seems sort of strange that they'd let you do that, but be not I suppose. So now we've got all the quartz. It's now to get all of the titanium. I never see this guy here anymore. Alright. Let's head back to the Winterless. I think you can, yes. For Reapers no longer have open space, it would just chill there. Oh, I see. Well, maybe that'll be next stream. We'll build a base downstairs right next to the containment facility. And it'll be our, like, forward mining base. I just want somewhere close to the, There's not many resources there, but it's closer to the portal. It'll be a good staging area to bring the old prawn suit down. Or just leave a prawn suit here and use a sea moth instead to get to the portals. Depends how close the closest portal is to me. Lead. Really? Well, at least it's in the Seamoth. At least it's in the damn Cyclops. Technically, via Hunt's right location, it goes off sword. Being surrounded by the simple tube base part as a cage prevents it from being able to see you. Lovely. So we're just making fun of an invalid, are we? Do we have a quartz locker? We should make a quartz locker. Is there a quartz locker? Doesn't seem to be. There shall now be a quartz locker. It shall be one of the downstairs lockers, probably. But what? I'm gonna need to use some of this quartz to make more lockers. I think there'll be 2 lockers for titanium. That's the cube locker. It's that locker. Yeah, there is no quartz locker. I guess one of the upstairs lockers will have to be a quartz locker. Oh, there's more quartz. Good to know. Interesting. Oh, this locker isn't empty. Oh, here's the quartz locker. I knew I had a quartz locker. So essentially, one full delivery from this thing is most of a locker. If I'm being safe. I could double the size. I could make even more... Oh, God damn it. I could make even more space on the sea moth. It's prawn, sorry, using another upgrade, but eh. Nah. Won't do that. I wish diamonds came in a big outcrop. Alright. Back to it. This time... immediately grab this lead. No, I'm not really too sure what I'm going to use lead for, but eh. Better to have it than not, I suppose. Some bastard's gonna teleport me soon. I can feel it. I have one cupboard full of radioactive material because I don't have children anyway. That'd be a good goal to make a nuclear reactor for the fun of it. No other reason than I kind of think it'd be funny to have a nuclear reactor inside of a base. Any more lead? Lead's hard to see. It is black. This area is very bright and full of a lot of very bright and dark zones. Alright. We'll only do a short stream today anyway. We'll have to leave most of this next time. Got any lead, guys? That looks like titanium. That looks like titanium. That's lithium. No, that's silver. Gonna be hard to find lead. Actually, the bug the other day. Tried to fix no clip on the Aurora because either they haven't done side yet or I didn't know. I can't remember. But whenever you exited no clip, basically, you remove the ramp and the bit of Aurora towards the cabins. That no longer collision, so you would just phase through it. Oh, nice. Guess I didn't need to enter that part anyway. Wow, the color really changes over here. Thanks for the diamond, I guess.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
God, the resources here are just too good to give up. Ooh, lead. The only thing you really can't make down here is batteries. But now you have an infinite resource of... No, you could make batteries now. Because you have like an infinite supply of gold and silver. Plus the ion cubes constantly being made inside the facility. Huh. You're telling me that I could essentially make infinite batteries down here. Of the good batteries. Interesting. This is deep shrooms. Because you don't need the acid shrooms anymore, because you can make the deep batteries with all the gold and silver here. God, this place would be too good to give up. I want to live down here forever. Place is great. Infinite titanium. I'll have to build a base down here. I will. Oh, it's nickel. The only problem is the giant sea dragons, but you know, maybe we'll fight them. Fight for our right to steal all of the resources in this area. It's an honest life. It's an honest life. Just a hug. Maybe it just wants a hug. Maybe it does. I just wish it wouldn't be so noisy about it. I'm still pretty pissed that it turns out there was an entrance to that underwater cave that had the goddamn containment facility in it right there. How did I not notice that? Okay. I've got enough lead. I don't think I'll need much more than that. I may as well pick up that lead. Did he just eat the lead? Yep, there it is. I can't believe we're directly underneath where we landed. We really landed right on top of where everything's happening, didn't we? We landed right in what's going on-ville. Whee! Whee! Would you rather be able to sneak up on you? No. I'd rather it shut up when it wasn't near me. It's a bit noisy, really. God, doesn't this Winterless look so cool up there? She's a right beauty. Bit of luck, Captain's ingenuity. Openly sacrifices land as one of the safe spots on the planet. Clearly. Not a bad head on the shoulders of that fellow, isn't it? I am so dangerously close to some lava. I have got to move myself out of the way. Let's get you out of the way. Okay. Just stop reversing yourself at the lava, mate. I like how it just stays there. It's like, what the hell is going on? Alright, the lead cupboard. The lead cupboard gets to be you. You get to be the lead cupboard. With all the lead in it. Go, lead cupboard. Don't think I'll ever need that much lead, though. Let's be honest. Alright. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. Alright. Because how many things use lead? Come on. Let's be serious. How much really uses lead? Oakley dokley then. What's the upgrades I've got on this thing? I really do need all of those upgrades, don't I? Shame.
Engine powering.
Happy again. Get this away from lava. Generally. Kind of hard to avoid lava, isn't it, in the lava zone? Maybe I'll reverse this way. Put myself a bit dim. See, the hardest one in the actually makes sense of how everyone died, but in the base game makes no sense at all. Like, you're telling me there's a died to a stalker? Really? That thing just kidnapped... Well, those stalkers kept kidnapping my goddamn cameras. That's what those stalkers kept doing to me. Bastards kept kidnapping my goddamn cameras. Check this isn't a good spot for the, Cyclops. Why are you angled like that? Magpies of the damn ocean, yeah. Bastards keep stealing my goddamn cameras.
All systems online.
Burst a little. What?
Engine powering down.
Oh, it's 100% power. Damn, this thing was charging. God damn. Why are the lights so bright? Oh, because it's right over a lava pit. That would do it. But hey! Toasty. Right next to my next resource I'm going for. Gold! We love to see it. Yes, I am resource gathering. Because my plan is to take everything out with the Cyclops. And, I don't know, maybe I'll come back and set up a base later. It's good, but now I know where the teleports are. Where would the best place to set up a base would sort of be somewhere near a portal? But I miss Redgrass's rise, so. Better leave my goddamn ship alone now I'm down here. I guess they've only ever attacked me. They've never really attacked my ship. Another fun fact, though, you seem like you cannot reach escape velocity. There's various bugs that are done that make your character reach escape velocity. Oh, I can release escape. Oh, nice. I can just throw myself into the vacuum of space. I've always wanted to do that. Love it. Got some silver here. We'll need a cupboard full of silver. If smart, I'd make a heap of those fancy ion machines. How much better are the ion ones than the normal ones? Because that's the real question. If they're like 20% better, there is no point making them. If they're like twice as much, then sign me up. I'll replace everything with ion batteries. I wonder how the old Sea Witchery is doing anyway. Good old Lamborghini number 2. Wonder how he's been doing. He's all alone in that base. Never discovered. It's complete news in terms of lore. Unsure in game terms, though. I'll have to look it up. My question is, how good... That's silver again, okay. That's next time. We'll do silver next. We'll do uranium after that, because it'd be really funny just to have a whole cupboard full of radioactive material. No other reason than it would just kind of be funny. Imagine me just in a cupboard full of radioactive material. Is there anything down here? This is the cave that leads down to... Wow, it's hot down here. Toasty. Should have brought the vehicle down here. I don't know if the Cyclops could even... Yeah, I'll seek fluid intake mode. But I have enough fluid intake once it pissed me off. Funny. Where's the big man? The scary music started again. Can I mine this Reaper Leviathan for the chits I give? Apparently not. Ooh, gold. This dude his entire game with no water, which is way harder than you realize. Funnily enough, a game without water does not work without water. What do you mean he did it without water? He had to walk everywhere? He had to climb and walk? Did he have to get the goddamn Spider-Man? Immediately? Because if you didn't have the Spider-Man, you were screwed? Alright. Get it out of that inventory so I can mine effectively.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So the problem is grapple is also useless on land. Oh, is it now? That is
Signs stabilizing.
honestly rather tragic. I was expecting it to be slightly more useful in the water. Gold. Can't believe the grapple is useless on land. What the hell is with the gravity on this planet? Fill up. Mostly. Should be enough for now. And then we'll grab some silver and fill the cupboard up with silver. Oh, I wish there was a portal large enough for the Winterless. Wouldn't that be nice? A portal you could go zoom through with the Winterless. Look at her. Majestic. I'm on my resource gathering phase. Quite funny, my baby was eaten by a spotted snake like Leviathan that Tuvelsu called the Blazer. I got so angry I killed it. It's like, you stole my goddamn Lamborghini, you son of a bitch. I'll kick your ass. Kick your goddamn ass. I hate how it does that sometimes. Is there gold in any other cupboard? Don't take sea moths, it's like the only fun way to travel in the game. It's not the only fun way to travel. But it is one of the ways to travel, certainly. Alright. Now that is a almost full gold locker. Especially if I get probably the 1 or 2 pieces of gold hiding downstairs. Yeah, there we are. I knew there was more. I'm organizing stuff, guys. Alright, that's more gold than I should reasonably ever need. Like, come on. What else am I going to be building? Do I... What's a reactor need? Like a nuclear reactor. What's a nuclear reactor need? Nuclear reactor needs advanced wiring, plasteel. Yeah, the stuff you'd expect a nuclear reactor to need. Essentially, it's just a slightly more expensive version of that. Alien containment. Interesting. Can't believe they took your Seamoth, man. The tragedy. Goddamn bastards. The disrespect. Swimming's too slow, Sea Glide is too dark, Cyclops is too big, Prawn Suit's fun, but it's also awkward. Without the grappling hook, certainly it is rather awkward to use, isn't it, the old fella. Where are my batteries again? There. I should put you in the ion cupboard. Oh, the iron cupboard's downstairs. Silly me. I want to make a heap of ion batteries. It'd probably be best if I farm a bit of the ion. Because... So I need 1 ion battery for all of my items. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ion batteries to get all of my items. So you get the tadpole, which is better as Seamoth. You can give it cool modules. When is that coming out, by the way? When's the old Subnautica 2 making its face known? This year? Oh. I was kind of hoping it would be like next year, so I would... Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. I probably won't play it when it comes out. I think I might be Subnautica out by the time I finish this game, and I haven't even played Below Zero. Silver! You're my next goal, Silver. Son of a bitch. Don't you dare attack me. Get the fuck out of here. I knew he was gonna do it. I've seen a very large piece of silver ore once. It really does look like this. It's like silver and shit. Grey and sort of flecked. Rather interesting, but it also turns up in some really interesting shapes. Mineral ores turn up in the most interesting ways in real life. There was like a mining museum I stopped by, and everything just looked so weird. It's so fun to see stuff like that. I always do find it interesting when you look at something and then the sign says, oh, by the way, this is like 20% silver, 5% this, 1% lead, and 95% arsenic. And you're like, oh, lovely. Seems tasty. I just want it to function, but either Unreal 5, I can't hold up much hope. Oh, so you've been struck by the Unreal 5 curse too, have you? I have too as well. I've played a lot of Unreal 5 games recently. Some of them good, but I can tell they're an Unreal 5 in. The only game I couldn't really tell was an Unreal 5 game was Borderlands. That doesn't look like an Unreal 5 game. Well, but even its cel-shadedness can't quite hide the unrealness of it. Especially when you try and get on your car while streaming. And your game's just like, no! You know those frame rates you had, kid? No. We don't do that here. It is funny to think that the deepest accessible structure in this world is... With a look at how badly almost every game with that engine runs. It is quite tragic, isn't it? Oh no! Silver. I've got more gold. Leave my prawn suit alone, you bastard! So rude. Oh, hello. I'll get to you. Off you go. Wow, I accidentally picked up gold. How did I get 3 gold? Where'd that gold come from? Where'd the 3 gold come from? Huh? You mean 3 gold? Hurrah! So scary, hurrah, hurrah! Hurrah, I'm so scary, guys. Ooh, I'm so scary. Stupid thing. It's big and scary. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I say. I probably would be scared, but don't let him know that. Silver. Where did that gold come from? Seriously. I'm so confused. As usual as I could think there's at least a chance as they seem to have optimized this below zero. Well, yeah, they certainly have optimized it, but it definitely does look weird sometimes. It doesn't overperform, it sometimes underperforms. It doesn't, like, take up too much of your frame, but what it does sometimes is just not spawn in stuff sometimes. And you watch half a biome suddenly come into existence. That can be a problem. But, well, a bit it's not, sadly. I don't know much about Below Zero, but I imagine there's a lot more particle effects in a game called Below Zero. God, I'm getting a lot better at this whole navigation by giant prawn suit. True, but I think that's just the 2024 era. Skyrim had a similar issue. Fair. It's true. A lot of games have their issues with popping into existence. Stuff just loves coming into existence. It's so fun for them, I guess.
Systems online.
What's the silver closet going to be? It's going to be next to the gold closet. I don't know why I have more gold. Weird thing that the game decided to give me was just 4 more pieces of gold for some reason. Don't know why that happened. I forget to take all the gold out of the container? Not quite a full thing. Is there any more silver around this place? There is, but the biggest possible thing that could happen is the fact there's surface weather. Yeah, I was about to say. It's probably the rain, isn't it? Always the damn rain. God, I've got gold everywhere. I do not need this much gold. Maybe I should start making some of those batteries. Creature egg. Why not? While I'm filling my inventory with shit, may as well build some of these ion batteries. Got the spare gold. Got a spare gold, eh? I really wish they'd let you... Now I've got... The problem is about ion batteries, is they're going to make other things more useless. The first thing I'm putting an ion battery in is... Okay. Oh my god, that is a lot more power. It goes from 100 units of power to 500 units of power. That's an absurd difference. Great for a repair tool. That's a crazy thing. You should make yourself some swim charge fins. Nah. I like my ultra glide fins. That is an absurd difference. Why would I need anything else? That's crazy. I've never used this thing before, but it should have 5 times the power. That's what this thing deserves. I wish they would let you upgrade your batteries into these magical space batteries, you know? It feels appropriate, but I guess it's not that easy. It would be nice if there was like a secondary way to make it, which was just adding the ions to the batteries, or maybe even if it was the ion plus the battery plus gold or something like that. I'd have rather that than, you know, having to build an entirely new battery and now I've got an inventory full of batteries. What the hell am I going to do with all these batteries? Turn them into power cells? Why would I do that when a power cell has 200 power. One battery has 100 power units. Because that means a power cell, an ion power cell, is probably going to have 1,000 power? And now I've got goddamn 12 ion... I've got 12 power cells I have no use for, because I could essentially make myself limitless power with the power of ion batteries. I don't know, just... It feels upsetting that I can't just upgrade the batteries I've got. That seems like a bit of an oversight, you know? Like, why can't I just upgrade the batteries I got, you know? Why isn't there a thing that I can go... You know? You know? You get me? Oh shit, it's 9 o'clock. I've got to go to bed. Alright, we'll leave the resource... Unlimited power! Problem is, then I've got all this useless power that's just taking up space. Anyway, last thing we'll do, let's eat a melon. Let me eat the... Oh, they're not finished yet. Which side is not finished? Which side is finished? Let me hit a goddamn melon, you son of a bitch. Thank you. Unlimited power! I have the power! That would be so good. It'd be so good to have it. But I have, well, currently I have unlimited power in the Cyclops because I am right next to a volcano and I have a thermal generator. So, yes. Maybe I'll have to You know what? You know what? Tomorrow, when I'm not streaming, you know, we'll finish there. We'll finish there. First, save, and we'll finish there. I've got to go to bed. I didn't realize it was already 9 o'clock. Only a short stream tonight. I've just run out of I've run out of grog. It's time to go to bed. But no, let's talk for a moment. So, plans. I won't be streaming tomorrow. Thanks for the stream, no problem. But plans, for all that are here, of course I do my wrap-up. We will not be streaming tomorrow. I think I'll be talking to one of my sisters and family tomorrow. Family. We're talking to family. And also probably doing something else. We'll be back on Saturday, if nothing changes. Of course, plans can change. People can invite me somewhere, but the plan is currently Saturday morning. If I do have a spare moment tomorrow night, I might still play some Subnautica. But I think I'll play tomorrow night, and I'll go and grab a heap of silver, a heap of gold, and a heap of ion cubes, and we'll just outfit the whole place with power cells made of ion cubes. And we'll dump everything into the ocean. Or we'll keep all the power cells we've got now, because it's always going to be good to have spares. That's what I'll probably do if I do anything off-stream. I might do that off-stream. And I might collect some of the resources I'm planning to collect. And we'll do some stuff. And then next stream will be us traveling the 7 seas to find the 7 great stones to make the suspicious white liquid that will make the weird tentacle monsters come into existence so that the world can be filled with more telepathic Cthulhu monsters. That'll be next stream. But yes, we'll be back on Saturday, everyone. Back on Saturday. It's been a good stream today. We did succeed a lot. We talked to a Cthulhu. And we kicked ass. So, if I do have a spare moment tomorrow, I'll fill out everything with ion cubes. Otherwise, we'll do that at the start of next stream. We'll fill everything out with ion stuff. The ion cube's going to be the most annoying to collect, which is why I kind of want to do that off stream. I think a full delivery of iron cubes through the sea moth will be enough to make the stuff I need, I think. Because we've already got a bit. We've already got quite a few. So we'll see. Anyway, I realise I need to go quick. Sorry, everyone. I have to go have a shower and head to bed. So, I'll see you all again on Saturday morning, around 8 AM Japan Standard Time. So thank you all for watching. Otseri, everyone. Otsukaresama deshita. Otseri. And as always, good night, sleep tight, and don't let the Cthulhu monster that speaks into your head... Don't let your dreams of Cthulhu monsters be dreams. You too can go to the bottom of the ocean and meet a Cthulhu monster sealed there by an ancient race of super intelligent aliens who apparently could speak every language in the universe except for Cthulhu. You know, I guess some things are unknowable. And also, good job being the chosen one, kid. Have fun. Night night.